Good morning, Shadows. On the bus to Butrint. I think it's gonna be really cool. Didn't get a lot done yesterday because I kind of had a little bit of like a bug. Got rid of it though. Feel fantastic today. Yeah, so we're on our way. Alright, Shadows, now let me give you a proper good morning, Shadows. That was an experience, for sure. Not a bad experience, just felt like they were trying to cram as many people into a sardine can as possible. So, the other quandary I have is I'm not sure when I can get a bus back. They didn't really speak English, so they were giving me the time that it was now, which isn't really helpful. But I made it, and that's all that matters. So this is kind of like what I'm seeing here. Check it out. Pretty cool, right? So we're just gonna see some ruins. I don't know how long it's gonna take. I don't know how big the park is. Yeah, so let's see what's going on. Note talking about footing, be careful. Unlike Greece where everything's slippery, everything here is kind of uneven, so once again, watch your steps. So Shadows, this is absolutely amazing. So freaking peaceful. I'm in like a forest with ruins in it, which is kind of cool. Yeah, so it's definitely a must. If you're coming to Albania, you have to come to Butrint and see this. I mean, just killer. Sorry, my eye is a little runny. Allergies are still there, but better. But I mean, I'm gonna show you something. This is what I'm talking about. So you see it's like the peaceful path. There's nobody here. And then you see this, watch. I mean, for those of you guys that are like history nerds like me, that in and of itself should be enough reason for you to come to Albania. Besides the fact that people are super sweet. I will say you probably should learn a little bit of Albanian because not everybody speaks English. Whereas in Greece, like, you could get away with not knowing a lot. I don't know. Okay, I see. Yeah, I mean, this site alone has sold me, and it's so inexpensive to be here. It has like all the charm of Greece. The only thing is the difference is that they don't really speak a lot of English, so definitely have a few keywords under your belt. So let's get back to the tour. Alright guys, so you know me, it's towards the end, I do believe, so I just thought I'd sit here and kind of take in everything, and just kind of absorb what I've kind of walked through. So guys, let me know in the comments below if you guys are enjoying this. And like I said, if there's anything you think I should see, I'll leave in the description down below the next countries I'm going to, and if you guys have any suggestions on that, then I'd love to hear you guys' suggestions, and also leave me in the comments below if you've ever considered going to Albania. I think when you're done watching this diary series that Albania will make it on your list. Alright guys, I'm going to take my few minutes of silence and kind of just take in nature and everything, and then we'll get back to the trip. Alright guys, looks like about an hour and a half is probably good for Butrint. 2 if you wanted to go a little bit further. There were some paths I didn't take. Kind of liken it to the ancient Roman Agora. There's so many little offshoots you can definitely get lost for sure. Alright guys, so I think that's it for Butrint. I think. Let me make sure. So really helpful. Make sure if you're going to come to Albania, and I know I said this before, learn some of the language, because even like the officials don't really speak English, so it's a little bit of a challenge, but you work your way through. I guess it looks like the next bus back to Saranda comes at 12:30, and so I have about 30 minutes to wait, so I'm just going to chill by the water. I mean, that's not a bad view if I do say so myself, and just kind of wait for it. I think it'll put me back into Saranda about like about 1:30, so I'll grab a bottle of water. Even on the trip here I didn't see the archaeological museum, so I think I'm gonna have to scrub that from Saranda. Yeah, so the site at Butrint is amazing, and I can't say enough. If you come to Albania, you have to see that. Yeah, the people are really sweet, even though they don't really speak English. Like, there's this little old lady on the bus who, I guess because of my coloring and everything, like I tend to kind of look like everyone, because I've got like dark hair, dark eyes, and it's just kind of like that medium complexion. And so she just started talking to me in Albanian, and I just looked at her and I was like, no, and she's like, oh. She's like, so she just kept talking to me and smiling, and then trying to have conversation. So I think they really want to talk. It was really cool. They're very sweet people, very loving, very, so something that I've noticed, they're very hands-on. So, touchy, hug, shake, kiss. So just know that and go with it. It's a cultural thing. It's maybe not something you're comfortable with. I know I'm not completely comfortable with it, but it's their culture. So yeah. So I'm just waiting for the bus, and I'm actually getting a little hungry. So I think I'm also gonna pick up like a little snack or something. This is my last night, so when I get back to the hostel, I need to book my hostel in Girocastra, and then settle up with Tommy, which is something else I've noticed. It's kind of strange. It's different for me. So even when I got on the bus today, they didn't take the money till we got off. So like Tommy, when I got there, I was like, okay, how much do I owe you? And he's like, no, at the end. And so it almost feels to me like they don't, like, money is not like something they really want to talk about at first. Like, they want you to have a good experience and then you can pay. And it's kind of the same thing on the bus. Like, I got on, I was like, hey, how much? And he's like, no, just get on. I was like, oh, okay. So very trusting, because I mean, I could have just walked off that bus. You know, I could just pack up tonight and leave. Like, you know, I wouldn't, but I could. So very, very trusting. I think that's an amazing quality. Yeah. So I'm just gonna be waiting here and chilling, looking at the water. All right, made it to the bus. Woot woot. Yeah, it's back. Guys, so my final take on Saranda, it's a wonderful city. I wish I had a couple more days to kind of explore it and just chill and relax. It's kind of a relaxing town. Honestly, not a lot to, like, for historical things to see, but the town is so nice and it's so centrally located. It's right on the beach. I'd love to take an extra day and do a beach day, but I'm on an itinerary and I'm trying to keep to it. The people are really nice, so, like, all in all, my take on Albania so far is that people are really sweet, and even though there is a language barrier, they legitimately want to help you. And so I think just be patient is probably my biggest takeaway. The hostel was excellent. Like, Tommy, who runs it, is amazing. Very inviting, very welcoming, and very like wants to include you in everything. Like I said, the first night I was here, he made me lunch. I came back today and he's like, hey, I'm cooking up some steaks, you want a steak? So very just giving, very, very much nurturing, you know. Even yesterday when I wasn't feeling good, he was like, do you want me to cook you something? Do you want me to run to the pharmacy? And then tomorrow he's literally taking me to the bus stop and then talking to the bus driver so that he knows where I need to be dropped off to go to Girocastra, which is my next city. So I think what I'm going to do, guys, is leave this here just with the comment that if you haven't put Albania on your list to come and see, I highly suggest you do. It so far has looked amazing, and I can only imagine how much more it's going to be. And that's where I'm going to leave it, guys. In the comment below, go ahead and leave me if you guys plan on going to Albania, or if you've been to Albania, what your favorite thing was. And yeah, so like, comment. If you're digging on what I'm doing, go ahead and hit subscribe. And until next video, Shadows, safe journeys.